This is Michael Gerace with Clearview Sewer Cams. It is August 22nd, 2023. It's August 22nd, 2023. And we are located at 2832 Nichols Canyon Road, Los Angeles, California, 90046. And this is a view of the front yard, the pool area, and the 4-inch ABS plastic clean out, and that's going out the gate to the front entrance way to the house, and this is the front door area. We're going to begin running our camera through the ABS plastic sewer line, and we're zeroed out. We're going to begin running now. We have some water running in the house. Somebody's running some water from the ADU. So it is coming in behind us. That's coming from the ADU. So the water is coming in from behind us. So we're going to run out. Going to attempt to reach the city sewer. Looks like the sewer line has been replaced. We have long lengths of plastic piping. We're going to take a look at this joint real quick and just see it is ABS plastic piping and not trenchless HDPE trenchless piping. That joint appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. I'm going to continue running out toward the street, and then we have an inlet here. And we have a little bit of a dip right there, a little bit of a belly, and see when we get through it, if we come out of the belly right away. We come out of the belly within 5 feet. Have a little bit of a flat spot in there, but not terrible. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. That coupling was rippled a little bit, the piping possibly, the way it was cut, but not terrible. We're going to continue running through the fittings. We've got some turns in here. Making another turn. Going out toward the street. We'll probably transition to vitreous clay more than likely once we get down toward the street. Making a couple more turns. Got a little bit of looks like debris right there. Gonna pull back just a little bit. A little bit at a time, try and see.
ABS to clay.
Pull back a little more. Okay. Pull back a little bit more. I'm going to pause for a moment. This area looks like it may have a CIPP sewer liner in the clay. Having a hard time getting over it, but yes, it does have a liner. You can see the letters and the writing. So this is a liner. That joint from the ABS plastic to the liner does have a little issue right there and makes it difficult to get over. We're going to locate that area on the way back. And now we're headed out toward the city sewer. We're going to pause for a moment and go turn on some more water. Make it a little easier to get out. I'll pause right here. Okay, we have a substantial amount of water running now. Hopefully it'll be a little easier for us to push the camera out. And then we'll view the line on the way back once we've shut the water off. I'm going to pause for just a moment. Okay, we're going to continue to try and push out. Making a drop. Substantial drop here. Camera should go a little bit easier. You'll probably drop right into the city sewer at the bottom of this. This is all lined with a CIPP, cured in place piping sewer liner. And that's probably the drop to the city sewer. We're going to pause for a moment, shut the water off.
Wait,
what?
I think he's still... going. There, no.
I think you're in the city.
Yeah, because the liner's gone.
Yeah, I think you're in the city.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to pause for a moment. Okay, we are probably about 15-20 feet short of the city sewer. Going to continue to run out now. We're going to pause for 1 minute and get some water running. Kind of difficult to push the camera.
Okay, we did get some water running in the house, and we're just going to continue to push out to our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause our mic here for a moment.
We're going to check this area real quick and just verify we are in the city sewer.
I was 119 feet out.
We're pulling back to the edge of the saddle fitting. This is the connection to the city sewer from the homeowner's property line. And that fitting appears to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. We're going to start pulling back slowly, and we're going to take a good look at the line now that the water has subsided. That joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, as does that joint. And we're just going to say looks fair, and that means fair and maintainable at this time. That joint is fair. That joint is in fair condition. That joint is fair. This is the city lateral, which the homeowner does own. It's their responsibility all the way to the city sewer saddle fitting.
Right, the owner,
We're going to pause for a moment.
it's the owner's responsibility all the way to the city.
Okay, so we're going to continue to pull back now. And we are in the city lateral, which I said is the homeowner's responsibility from their property line to the city sewer saddle fitting. That joint is in fair condition. That joint, let me pull back a little bit. That joint's got a little bit of an offset, but no breaks, no root intrusions. Still in fair and maintainable condition. That joint, go back in a little bit. That joint is in fair and maintainable condition. Just a little bit of debris in the line right there, nothing terrible. So we're going to pull back. And now we're in the liner. So that's the end of the liner. The debris is probably just the ragged end of the liner. The liner, from what we could see before, looked to be in fair and maintainable condition. Looked pretty good all the way to a point where a little ripple in the turns, which is common. We may have a little tiny bit of an issue toward the end of the liner where it transitions back to the ABS plastic piping. But we'll take a good look at it. Just have to be very cautious as to running a snake, a cable with blades. It is better to run a hydro jetter lightly if there ever is a situation, a stoppage, any need to run something. We're going to continue to pull back. We are still in the CIPP cured in place piping liner and appears to be in fair and maintainable condition, as we said.
Are you recording that or are you talking to me?
Okay, we did go ahead and locate this area, and this is next to the shower at 4 foot 5 inches deep. And this is our transition from vitreous clay to black ABS, and you can see there that we have our liner there, and we are holding a little bit of debris and water, so we're just going to continue to pull back, make a little bit of a turn, and those joints seem to be in fair and maintainable condition, and as well as that joint. And we're just going to continue to pull back. That joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition. A little bit of a turn. Those joints seem to be fair and maintainable condition. Continue to pull back. And making a little bit more of a turn. And we have a tie in there. And we're going to continue to pull back. Joint seems to be in fair and maintainable condition, and we're going to continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and we're going to relocate ourselves to the guest house bathroom. So we're going to pause here for a moment.
Okay, we are in the guest house or ADU, and we'll pull the toilet off the floor. We're going to begin running through the closet bend area. This is the closet flange. We're going to run through the closet bend area and attempt to get out to the house. Back of the house, it looks like it's coming in. This is all ABS plastic from what we can see. Looks like all ABS plastic pipe and fittings from what we can see. I want to take a look at the piping. Looks like it might be a little flat. Looks like it's holding a little bit of water, but not terrible. Doesn't have a big belly in it or anything. Joints appear to be in fair and maintainable condition at this time. Piping looks to be in fair and maintainable condition. That joint as well looks to be in fair and maintainable condition. Pushing out, I believe, towards the back of the main house. The joint appears to be in fair and maintainable condition. Little glue overpour and some cobwebs, but nothing to be concerned about. A little schmutz on the camera, a little debris on the camera. We're pushing out. I'm going to pause for a moment, locate this area. We're going to go in just a tiny bit right there, and we're going to take a look at this area. Good locator. Okay, we've located this area. It's all the way under the middle of the main house in front. So it does run into the back of the house as we suspected. We could see the ABS plastic piping coming in through the foundation wall. And it is all ABS plastic piping all the way to the back ADU as far as we can see, all the way to the toilet. We don't know about the lavatory sink and the tub, but more than likely they did the whole thing. It looks like it's all been remodeled. So we're going to continue to pull back. We didn't see any issues. Playing at some cobwebs, a little maybe glue overpour, but nothing serious. Have a little flat spot in here, but it's typical too. And as long as hygiene wipes aren't used in the toilet, more than likely you will not have an issue with toilet paper and whatever else goes down the toilet. Waste. So we're pulling back now. We're going to pull back to the closet flange area that we ran through, and that will conclude our video waste line and sewer line inspection. Thank you.